So I started as a physio in the NHS and thinking I just wanted to be an amazing physio. And I was there for a year, got promoted, thinking this is great. And about 6 months into that next stage, I thought, what do I do to get to the next level? So I was pulled aside by my line manager, so you're doing really well. Basically, you just need to do exactly what you're doing now, but for another 10 years, and then we can talk about, you moving on to the next stage. And I thought, there's no way I can just sit in that job for 10 years and feel like I'm not making any progress. And it was at that moment, actually, that I was scrolling through Facebook and an advert from a guy up north popped up onto my feed. And of course, it was Paul. And he was talking about how he started as a physio and then he struck out on his own and set up this business, and now it was doing really well. And at that moment in time, I hadn't even considered the fact that I ever wanted to own a business. But I listened to his podcast, I started consuming his content, and soon I thought, you know what, this is the sort of thing I want to have a crack at. So sort of with his inspiration, I struck out on my own, set up a business, specialized in helping people over the age of 50, which was kind of my special interest area. I also saw it as, just a group of people that were really underserved and who weren't very well cared for in the health system in the UK. So I felt like there was a gap to be filled. But yeah, the business grew pretty fast. And kind of along that journey, I started a YouTube channel, which is the thing that people know me quite well for now. And I just started it as a way of creating content for the local audience, not really thinking too much about it. And one day I logged on and, the subscriber count had crossed 1,000. And then a few months later, it was at 10,000. And then a few weeks later, it was at 100,000. And suddenly my life kind of transitioned from being this physio clinic owner to now like an online presence. So fast forward to today, we've got a team of 6 in the physio business, and the YouTube channel's got 1.4 million subscribers. Most of my time is now spent on the online side. We've also branched out into an online membership as well. So we serve an older population there, giving them access to members only workouts and systems and content that they can use to improve their health.